crazy gang, welcome back to the channel. So listen gang, today we're going to be playing the Sky Strikers. Why are we playing Sky Strikers? Two reasons. This deck has some of the best artwork in the game right now for most of the cards that they got because of, the new update. And two, I'm not feeling going first in the game right now. I want to go second. I want to go second and I want to break boards. We did play a different version of this, which didn't have a lot of the cards that we have in here now, which was the Sky and the Spy, which has Tenpai in it. That version is definitely way better than this deck, but I wanted to play this deck pure to see how good it will do. Now, it does pretty well. The main problem that it has is that it's a little slow. This deck is a little slow at OTKing, and for that reason, it's like you really have to be technical with the deck. The deck is really technical. You have to know how to manage your resources, how to use your resources to the best of your advantage. You have to know when and when you don't have lethal damage because you need to know what to save and what not to use and to use. It's really technical. And it's a little slow because most of your monsters do 1,500 damage. And in this game, if you can't end your opponent's life in one turn, with all of the one card combos of death, you might be struggling a little bit. But besides that, another announcement, Monster Hunter Wilds came out. I might be playing that game. I might put it on the channel. See how you guys feel about it. The greatest game that has ever been released of all times. Thank you. So with that being said, we're going to go over the deck list. It's going to be 2 Maxi for Maxi reasons. Of course, it's a going second deck, so you want to draw cards. We're going to play 3 copies of the Sky Striker Ace Ray. If you don't have 3 copies of her, honestly speaking, I think you'll be fine with like 2. Because a lot of the time, I actually like starting the combo with the Hornet because it gives me 1 spell in the graveyard. This deck is all about having spells in the graveyard. Therefore, I like to actually open up with Hornet instead of open up with Ray. And then if I have to send Ray with Hayate later, then I like doing things that way. But she's still really good at 3. So, but if you don't have her, you don't need her. But look at the artwork, bro. Look at that. This artwork is insane. First of all, she got the flame. She got the flame sword. She got the regular sword in the back. She's out here fending off flame. And then she got the thick thigh save lives right here. Yeah, this artwork is tough. So from there, we're going to get... Oh, Rose didn't get any new artwork now that I realize it. But we're going to play 1 Rose. Just legitimately, you could play the game like this. 2 copies of her and 1 copy of her. You'll be all right. We're going to play 1 copy of Fufualos. Now, you probably think, why the heck would you not play 3 copies of this? I was playing the game. I was throwing this thing out. Droll and Lockbird is all over the place. That's one. The same thing with Maxi. I got Droll and Lockbird like 30 times. And then on top of that, I hated the fact that when I was actually going second and I was drawing cards with the engage, I would draw into this thing during my turn. And it wasn't good because it's useless during my turn. I can't do anything with that thing. It's not a spell. So I was getting frustrated at drawing it going second during my turn. So that's why I bumped it down to 1. You could probably bump it back up to 2 or 3 if you like. I'm going to show you a reference deck list after I'm done with this deck list so you can see as well. But I run it at 1. We're going to run 2 copies of the Raigeki because we're breaking boards. 1 copy of the Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 Heavy Storm. 1 reinforcement of the army, which is the artwork for this is also crazy. I don't necessarily like the fact that it doesn't look like reinforcement of the army anymore. I get confused. I was like, what card is this again? But, it's there. We're going to play 3 copies of the Engage. I only got 2 copies of the old art, which also looks really cool, but we've been had it. We're going to play 1 copy of the Sky Striker Maneuver Afterburner. Pop a monster, pop a back row if you have 3 spells in the graveyard. We're going to play 2 Lightning Storms, 1 Triple Tactic Talon, which I low-key want to bump up to 2, even though we're playing 3 copies of Triple Tactic Thrust. But I like using Thrust to actually search engage and then, do the whole search and draw. So for that reason, I might want to bump this up back up to 2, but it's not necessary for real. Because again, we play the Triple Tactic Thrust, 3 copies. We're going to play 1 Sky Striker Mega Module, which can come in clutch a lot of the time, and then a lot of the time it also just doesn't do anything. This deck is a lot of resource exchange, meaning like you need to get rid of a card to do something else. For example, you need to get rid of a card that you already control, send it to the graveyard so your opponent cannot activate effects in response to your Sky Striker spells. But you have to set a card, get rid of it, send it, and then do the thing. Same thing with the linkage. You have to get rid of a card that you control, which can come in clutch, and I'm going to tell you why I play this at 3 in a little bit. We're going to play 2 copies of Cover the Grave, 3 copies of the Sky Striker Mecha Hornet. And the reason why we play 3 copies of this is because of the little link climb that you could do. Especially with Dark Charm and Gloomy, you special summon Dark off of the tokens, because you're gonna make a token, link off into a Dark, or you're gonna go steal something from your opponent's graveyard, and then you're gonna make a link for. You can make access code talker. You could do a bunch of different shenanigans. I think I got to do it in one of the replays, so you're gonna see why we play this at 3. Also, again, I like opening up with it because it gives me my token. We link it off, and then now we have a spell in the graveyard, which is really nice. We're going to play 3 copies of the Widow Anchor because this is the legitimately probably the best card besides Engage, because this is your negate. This is what the game is all about, negating. You're going to negate things. You're going to take over things. This is the one. So you play 3 copies of it. I was playing 3 copies of the Shark Cannon. I don't know why I brought it back down to 2. Maybe because I was opening up too consistent instead of opening up other spells that I needed. But this thing is tough. You could use it during the end phase. You could be a branded player and just have a main phase 3 with this thing. And it's tough. You're going to see in the replays as well. We're going to play 3 copies of the Forbidden Draw play. 3 copies of the Sky Striker Mobilized Linkage. Now, the reason why I like this is because, for example, I'm going to show you something. Hold on. For example, this thing lets you dodge certain things. Because what you're going to do is, for example, let's say if you're, I say for example 1,000 times. Let's say you have a Shiseku on the field. No, not a Shiseku. Let's just say you have Kaigari. You activate Kaigari. They try to infinite impermanence you. You're trying to get you engaged back in the hand. You don't necessarily worry about having Kaigari on the field. You linkage her the heck off out of there, and you dodge infinite impermanence. You could dodge Valor. You could pretty much just dodge anything, right? Also, one of the good things is that there might be a time when you're playing Forbidden Droplet. You activate Forbidden Droplet. You don't have any monsters, right? So your opponent can activate monster effects. Let's say they have something like a Desire. Desire is gonna target that Forbidden Droplet to negate it. You could use linkage, get that thing off, and link into a monster. That's if you don't already have a link monster on the link zone, but that's something that you could do. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that's how that works. If it doesn't, then I apologize, I lied to you, but I'm pretty sure it works that way. So there's a lot of different things that you could do with linkage. That's why I played at 3. So yeah, 3 Forbidden Droplet, 3 linkage, and then we play 1 Dimensional Barrier. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Floodgates, I'm not, but this deck is so slow that you might need Dimensional Barrier to save a turn. Also, you are going to play against some Tenpai players. You might want to, if they activate an effect, whatever, triple tactic thrust, set this thing down, call Synchro, and it's going to save you a turn so you could try and play during the next turn. Because, again, the deck is really slow, so the more turns that you could get, the more resources that you could start piling up, the better it is for you. It's like you're playing Labyrinth and stuff like that. So for that reason, we play 1 copy of it. It's a normal trap. You're going to set it with the thrust. The same reason why we play Infinite Impermanence, because we could set it with the thrust. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, Infinite Impermanence is good for going second as well. So then we're going to play 3 copies of Kaigari. I don't have the OR, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not rich. I tried it. I spent like 3,000 gems trying to get her, and I ended up just getting 2 copies of the Shiseku, which is still fire. It's still fire. She's fending off the Orb of Death over here. Look, Thick Thigh save lives. And it's just crazy. It's just, the artwork is crazy. So yeah, we're gonna play 2 copies of her. We're gonna play 2 copies of the Hayate with the artwork as well. All of these look tough in my opinion. We're gonna play 1 copy of the Kaina. You could probably play this deck without this. I rarely ever go into that thing. But we play 1 copy of it because we could stop an opponent from attacking if we need to try and survive a turn. So that's why you could target 1 face of monster your opponent controls. It cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next turn. Oh, to the end of your opponent's turn. So yeah, it's fine. Then we're going to play 1 copy of the Siki to banish a card off of the field until your opponent's next turn. We play 1 copy of the Dark Charmer Gloomy so we could link climb most of the time, so we could steal a monster from the opponent's graveyard. All of the extra good stuff. We're going to play 1 Acilias if we need to pop a card. If this card is special summon, you could target 1 card on the field, destroy it. If you have 3 or less spell. I don't understand the Konami's freaking logic when it came to this card and this card right here, right? It says, if this card is special summon, you could target 1 card on the field, destroy it. Then if you have 3 or less spells in your graveyard, send this card to the graveyard. It's not that easy to get 3 spells in the graveyard, that's 1. And 2, shouldn't it be if you have 3 or more spells in the graveyard, then send this to the graveyard? Because you would have more that bothers me. I don't freaking know why, but it's a pop-up card on the field. Same thing with this. That bothers me. It says once per turn, if you have 3 or less spells in your graveyard, 3 or less, you can send one Sky Striker card from your deck to the graveyard. Isn't the whole point of the deck to have a gazillion spells in the graveyard? Why would it have 3 or less spells in the graveyard? Why is that a thing? Why that thing bothers me? It's driving me insane, but it's whatever. We're gonna play one copy of the SP, the Littlest Knight, aka Stuart Little. We played one copy of the Sky Striker Ace, Acelia. I was playing one copy of this thing. Let me show you. Where's it at? I was playing one copy of this thing, but for some reason, whenever I summon it off of linkage, this effect at the start of the damage step, if this card attacks while you have a Sky Striker Ace, Ray. Oh wait, it's both of them? If you have Sky Striker Ace, Ray. Oh, never mind, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna leave this in the video. I thought that if you had either or, this would work, but basically you could destroy a monster, your old monster your opponent control. So you need to have both this and this in the graveyard in order to be able to nuke the board. Konami, you're weird. We have decks in the game that nuke the board just because they were special summoned. Why the heck do you need so many restrictions on this deck? That's insane, but I digress. That's why I'm not playing that thing. So we play one copy of this because it's a link 3. It's going to help you link climb into the access code if you need to. And then we play access code Taka, which you're going to see in one of the games I use it to do just big damage, big pops if we need to. And that is the deck list. I'm going to show you a quick reference deck list real quick, and then we're going to get into the replays. So let's get into that. All right, familia. So quick little reference deck list. We're here with Long One. This is, he made it to Master 1 with the deck, but that was before the new season started, but I wanted to show you a deck that made it to Master 1. And the only difference is that he's playing 3 Fualos. He's also playing one Pot of Desires, which I hate this card. I would not play this card in any deck unless I'm playing a deck that is beneficial for me to banish cards. I'm not playing this. I think this card is stupid. I don't like this card. I'm not playing this card, but you can play it if you want to. I just don't like it. And besides that, it's pretty much the rest is the same. Oh, he's only playing 2 Forbidden Droplets. That's another difference. And then, yeah, I actually got the idea of playing Dimensional Fisher from this deck list because I was looking. I was like, let me see what would be the best type of Sky Striker deck to show the gang. And this was really good. The extra deck is pretty much the same. All of the Sky Striker cards are decks pretty much have about the same extra deck. So, yeah, just wanted to show you the difference. If you want a deck that made it to Master 1, this is it. But that was before the new season started, which was about 3 or 4 days ago. So, yeah, if you want to copy that one, there it is. It's from Loon 1. So, with that being said, enough with the yapping. If you guys enjoy the content, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get into the replays. All right, familia. So here we are for replay numero uno, number 1 of the day. And I forgot to tell you, but I wanted to let you know how the deck did. I was playing a different deck. I was in Diamond 4 at the beginning of the season because we streamed. I ranked down to Diamond 5 playing a different deck. I picked this deck up, went to Diamond 4, then I D-ranked to Diamond 5, went back to Diamond 4, and I D-ranked to Diamond 5. Now, I'm not the greatest of Sky Striker players. I can tell you the deck is still very competent. It's still pretty good. You could probably make it to Master rank or Master 1 with it. It's just you're not killing people really fast. But either way, you're gonna special summon the Avastar by getting rid of a card. Regular, they're gonna activate Deception of the Sinful Spoil, set it in the back, activate the Deception, get rid of the Avastar, get it out of here. If you're wondering why I didn't activate Max C during the draw phase or anything like that, at this point in time I was just playing against a lot of stun, and I got tired of throwing out Max C or Fufualos. And yeah, that's why I held it. So I'm like, let me hold it for when they actually do something. They're gonna activate the Hollow Azamina. I'm like, let me throw this out. Hopefully they don't have the TTT, and they don't, because most of the time everybody has the TTT. So here they're gonna special summon the Sylvie. We're only gonna get 1 card off for this, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, hold on. I don't have. Okay, they've got the card descriptions. And yeah, so here they're gonna basically summon the El Setio of the White Forest. 1 time for the 1-time, set a back row, activate the Deception to set itself in the back during the end phase. So because of the way he did this, I already assumed that this had to be the Woes, so he might get a Synchro Summon out of this. We join to the Lightning Storm. So they decided to start it off with activating the Widow Anchor, negating the Azamina Sylvia. I was hoping he would activate that thing, but he didn't. So I'm like, okay, we're going to activate Lightning Storm, get rid of the back row, since we know that one of them, well, I assumed that one of them had to be the trap, which it was. So he activated the Woes, 1 time for the 1-time, special summon the level 4, use both of these to go into our Sinister of the White Forest. Now, I was wondering why he did this, but then it makes sense. If he goes into the wolf, there's nothing to flip face down, so he might as well just do this and get destruction protection for his monsters, right? So yeah, we destroy the back row. Here he's gonna activate the L set of the Azamina in order to get it back to the hand. Here I'm a goofball. No, I'm not. I'm smart. I forgot. Because I'm like, I just told you this thing has destruction protection. So I activated Lightning Storm, and then I followed it up with the Forbidden Droplet in order to negate her effect of protecting. And then I activate Sky Striker Immobilize, which is what I'm telling you, which is why I played at 3. This thing, while you are Forbidden Dropleting, can activate. Now, don't make the mistake of activating that. Like, make sure they don't have a negate, because if you activate this and then you get rid of the Forbidden Droplet, this could still be negated before you... Let's say Sylvie's activatable, right? You activated this, you're trying to negate the Sylvie with the Forbidden Droplet. Don't do this, because then they can negate this, and now you don't have... This thing is not going to be on the field for you to negate. So be careful with the way you use that. I mainly used it here because I know they don't have anything. So we're going to special summon Hayate. We're going to negate her effect so they could be destroyed. Pop the board, get it all out of here. We're going to go Battle Phase, slap him with Hayate one time for the one time, activate Hayate. We're going to send the Engage to the graveyard. So that way we could go into our copy of Kaigari here. Sadly, not the new one. Sometimes. Activate her effect. We're going to get the Engage that we just sent. And now we get to search and draw a card. We're going to get to search a copy of the Widow Anchor here. Draw me something nice. They're going to draw me to Forbidden Droplet. We're going to link off the Kaigari into a copy of Shizuku. Look at the animation, bro. Top tier. Top tier. So we activate Shizuku here. They're going to activate the Sylvie of the White Forest. I'm perfectly fine with that. The thing is negated. It's not like it matters much. Special summon it. Here we're going to get a copy of the Shark Cannon. And because we're low-key, if you squint really hard, I'm actually a branded player. So I'm going to activate during my main phase 3. Activate the Shark Cannon. And I'm going to take over the Sylvie. And I'm going to special summon it on my side. Now you're probably wondering, why the heck would you do that if it shuts down your back row? Because again, these monster zones have to be open in order to activate the Widow Anchor, right? Yes, but no. The great thing about Sylvie of the Azamina in this deck is that it jumps off the field to negate. So now I have a negate with their own monster, and then I have a negate with the Widow Anchor. So that's why I'm not worried about doing this right now at all whatsoever. Now here they normal summon... Yeah, they normal summon the L-Septi of the White Forest. They're going to go into the Wolf. So as they go into the Wolf, they're going to activate the Wolf's effect. Now, the way he did this, and because he already normal summoned, I assume you don't have any other plays. There's no way of special summoning another level 2. You could special summon an Arcelia, but that's another level 4 tuner. There's not much you can make with that. So I assume that he was trying to get me to activate the Sylvia, so that way he could activate the Hollow of the Azamina and then start doing things. So I was like, nah, I'm going to let him flip it down. He's going to go Battle Phase and activate Forbidden Droplet, get rid of this Sky Striker maneuver. Diminish that thing's attack. He slaps, he dies, get him out of here. Main phase 2, he's going to set a back row. And this is what I'm telling you. Some of the duels you're going to have, they're going to be a little slow, and you have to be tactical with what you do. So the reason why I did all of that is also because now I can flip this phase up. Whatever this is, I can negate it with the Sylvie. My thing is, I don't want to give him the Sylvie during his turn. I could give it to him now, because there's no way of him getting it. And then we join to the Ray here. We're going to flip this thing face up. We're going to use both of these monsters and link off into the Dark Charmer Gloomies, Dark Times. Activate the Dark Charmer Gloomy. Give me that negate back because I need that. And it was infinite impermanence. Now, again, I got rid of the negate, but it's fine. I knew this could have been an infinite impermanence, but I'm like, I did it like this because we drew into the Ray so I could still make plays. I'm just rapping right now. So this thing is negated. Widow Anchor is negated. We don't really care. We normal summon Ray, slap him for the 15, slap him with the Dark Charmer Gloomy. We're going to use the Ray, link it off into Kaigari here. Give me that as mine. We're going to activate Kaigari, recycle the Engage back to the hand, so that way I could search and draw, but I can't do that until I make the Link Zones open again. Well, not the Link Zones, these zones. So here we're going to special summon the SP, the Littlest Knight, and I'm going to banish the Hollow of the Azamina, because I know most of his plays are going to start from him getting that thing. Get it out of here, activate the Engage. I'm going to search myself another Widow Anchor because now we have 2 monster negates and takeovers. We draw into the Fufualos. He's going to activate the Sylvie of the White Forest, recycling the Wolf, special summon activate, which we know doesn't do anything. He's going to activate the, well, actually, was he trying to bait that out? Because if I activate this and banish it, would that bypass the fact that it's negated? I don't know. But yeah, that doesn't do anything. He's going to get the El Setio, the White Forest, back to the hand. You hear the My Hero music in the back, which makes me feel like we're about to win. Here he's going to draw a card. He's going to normal summon a Fufalos, use both of these monsters here to go into a Moon of the Closed Heaven. Bro is very ptereographical. He's telling me what he's doing, so I let him rock. He's going to go into the Fiendsmith Requiem. I'm perfectly fine with this, because we know he's going to quick effect activate that. I can't Widow Anchor that, right? So he's going to special summon the Engraver. He's going to activate the Requiem, try to target the Engraver, so that way he could basically send this to the graveyard. I'm like, no, bro. No, we're not doing that. We're going to banish both of these. You already normal summon. You summon a hand trap, which means you're struggling. So yeah, I'm going to banish both of these cards. Why would I not? Why would I not? So yeah, as you can see, the deck is very technical. It's a little slow, and you just have to whittle down your opponent's resources. Maxi is going to help you a lot. Fualos is going to help you a lot. I just, again, didn't like the fact that I was drawing it during my turn. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. All right, familia, here we are for replay numero 2, number 2 of the day. So here we're going first. And it's not by choice. We're playing against Tenpai. They chose for us to go first. Now here I'm going to show you a little bit of towards why I don't think you should play this deck going first. But it was actually a very decent duel for us going first because of the hand that we drew into. We activate Reinforcement of the Army. Animation is a little tough. We're going to get the Raid to the hand. We're going to activate the Sky Striker module. He's going to throw out the Fualos. Now, I'm going to link summon probably twice here. So that's a +2 that I don't want them to have. So I'm going to call by the grave the Fualos. Get him out of here. I could have just maybe link summon once. I could have also just searched a Widow Anchor, set that down. But again, if I'm playing against Tenpai, one Widow Anchor is not gonna do much. It's just not. This deck struggles going first against almost any deck because we don't have that many interruptions. So here I set the Regeki. Get the Regeki out of here because I gotta use a card. Activate the Engage, and the reason why I did this is so that way if he has an Ash, he can't negate my Engage. That's mainly it. So we're going to draw ourselves a Widow Anchor here. We're going to draw into a Triple Tactic Thrust, which is sad times because they're not activating anything. We're going to use the Ray, get the Ray out of here. Special Summon Kagari, activate Kagari, get the Engage back out here. And bro activates a Fantastical Dragon of Phantasme. Then he activates the Baldrake. And then he activates Effect Veiler. That's back-to-back 3. Bro, this was his hand. This was his hand. I didn't even know it was a I was like, wait, you're not playing Tenpai? What is this? So yeah, after Fualos, it's freaking Effect Veiler, Baldrake, and then Fantastical Dragon of whatever. So now we're negated. Sad times, I can't even search a spell to draw another card. He special summons. Now my backup, my Ray from the graveyard is gone. He special summons this thing, draws 2, and sends one back to the deck. Again, I'm negated. Luckily for us, I did draw into the Triple Tactic Thrust so I could activate this thing's effect, getting myself another copy of the Engage. Would have been better to get a Triple Tactic Talent. I'm not sure. I just rather do this. I 100% rather do this because I'm not really worried about the shenanigans here. So now we're going to activate the Engage. Engage going to activate. I'm going to search another Widow Anchor here. And then I'm going to draw a card. We'll draw into the Lightning Storm. Unfortunately, it's a going second deck. So sometimes we're going to draw into whatever. We're going to special summon the Shiseku. Look at the animation. And this is the thing. I won't lie to you, my brother. I forgot that this thing does this. I haven't played Blizzard in so long. I forgot this thing can... And I also forgot, I didn't pay attention to the fact that this is a dark. But he can activate this thing, send this thing to the graveyard, and get rid of my Shiseku. So that's what happens here. Get us both out of here. But then I Widow Anchor that. And I'm like, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Wait, why would you do that, dude? Why would you use your resources now? Because this thing says that I can bring this thing back from the graveyard during the end phase. So why would I not negate this? I'm perfectly fine with it. Stop that right there. And I'm going to use both of these monsters here. And I'm going to link off into a Camellia. So that way he doesn't have a body on the field to do stupidity with. I'm going to set this back. The module is going to activate, bring my Widow Anchor back onto the back row, and get the Engage, right? So I feel like we played that very well. That was also him. Bro really was playing on turn 0, by the way, with hand traps and this thing. Turn 0 plays. Now, again, with this, I'm kind of fine because we have more than 3 spells in the graveyard. So I can negate and take over a monster if I need to. I can negate and take over a monster if I need to. He has 2 cards in the hand, and then with the Immobilize, during my next turn, I could draw a card, and then, I could search a card and draw a card. So I was feeling very confident. No, because of course they have a second summoning. Activate the second summoning, they're gonna get the Tenpai Dragon Genroku. They're gonna send an Ash to the graveyard, which I don't know if bro had that this whole time. Crazy. He's gonna activate Rengoku, special summon Rengoku, activate Rengoku's effect. He's gonna special summon the Hydra. Now mind you, I could have legitimately won this duel if it wasn't for this. I could have won immediately if it wasn't for this, because I could have just negated and taken over the monster when they started this. But because of this, I can't activate any Widow Anchor right now. It's sad times. So he's going to get himself a Kaiman. But I was thinking, I'm like, I don't think he has lethal damage like this. But then he goes Chandra. He activates Chandra. He special summons Chandra. Uses both of these cards here. And then he goes into a Black Rose Dragon. And of course, Of course, this is crazy. During your month phase, Fire Dragon monsters you control are unaffected. Like, this is a Fire Dragon monster. It's not even a Tenpai card, but whatever. So basically, I lose my whole field. I try to pretend like I could do something with the Widow Anchor so I could feel good about myself, because I wanted to cry at that point in time. Because bro just popped the whole field. Wipe the field, end phase. It's 1-on-1. This is where the game actually starts. So here we're going to get a linkage. We're going to set down the Lightning Storm, get it out of here with the linkage, special summon Kaigari. I'm going to activate Kaigari, get myself an engage. I just want you to see bro's hand. Bro's hand was custom made to just smoke me, because full follows, we negated it, which is fine, right? But bro had Ash Blossom, this thing, right? That was his hand. I activate the engage. I'm like, let's play the game. Bro had another Ash in the hand. Because you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Hand Trap Duel. That's all you're doing. You're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Hand Trap Duel. So here we're going to attack for the 2400. And again, my deck cannot kill in one turn. It can. It just depends on what type of hand you have and what type of board is on the field. But I basically use all of my resources. I was trying to get them back and got clapped by Ash. So we're going to activate here the Shark Cannon, because why would I search anything else? And I'm going to banish the Chandra. I'm going to banish the Chandra, because without the Chandra, I'm assuming bro cannot play the game, right? That's what I'm thinking. I could have, and I also could have special summoned it, but then I was like, if I special summon it and it gets destroyed, it's going to go back to the graveyard, so I might as well get rid of it completely. I'm trying to see if there was anything better that I could have done. No, I think that was the best play that I could have done there. So yeah, we're going to do that. Banish the Chandra. I'm like, oh yeah, now we could waste some turn. Bro draws into the second copy. Hold on, one. Yeah, that's the second copy of Genroku. He's going to go for the attack, right? Gets the Genroku out of here. Special summons the Hydra. Activates Hydra. Gets himself a Sangen Kaiman. He's going to go activate Battle Phase Sangen Kaiman. I'm playing against the only Tenpai player. That plays 3 copies of Rengoku. Do you see my luck in this game, brother man? 1 copy. 2 copies. Who the heck plays 3 copies of Rengoku? What Tenpai player plays 3 copies of Rengoku? It's just me. I gotta deal with the things. That's what I get for playing Tenpai. So yeah, he's gonna special summon that thing, turns it into a level 4 tuner, and bro knows how to do math. He knows how this works. He's gonna go into the Sangen Biden, activate the Sangen Biden. He's gonna special summon the Hydra, slaps me for the crazy amount because my monsters are tiny. 17 to the face. Uses this thing, goes into the Transcendent Dragon, bring it out here. We're gonna get slapped for the 3000, bow, get us out of here. Activates the Biden, special summons the Biden, slaps me with the 26, get us out of here. And then he's gonna use both of these and go into her Arctic Sphere. So he didn't have lethal damage, but that was still really good plays with a banished Chandra. So he's gonna activate the Transcendent, special summon the Transcendent back onto the field, end phase, and yeah, it's resources versus the resources. I drew into triple tactic thrust. I know I'm not doing anything. I was hoping he would activate this and bounce it back to the hand so I could activate this and get a triple tactic talent. But nah, that's not what happened. So we lost. But I wanted to show it to you so you could see, like, the weaknesses of the deck, how the deck functions, how things go and whatever. But it was also a really good duel. Regardless of everything, it was a really good duel. Bro just drew into the resources that he needed. And he opened up with 5 freaking hand traps that legitimately killed my deck. So, what are you gonna do? Let's continue. Yes, sir. Here we are for replay numero 3, number 3 of the day. And here I'm going against Snake Eyes, Fiendsmith, the best deck in the game. So he's gonna go Lori. He's gonna send the Lori to the graveyard because speed this up. Lori gonna activate special summon. They're gonna get the engraver, send the engraver, get himself another track. He's gonna normal summon a Foo Follows, go into the Requiem, get the Requiem out of here, special summon the other engraver, use both of these, go into sequence, activate sequence, special summon the La Crema gonna activate La Crema gonna special summon the engraver, use both of these, get the Beatrice gonna activate, send the Ash to the graveyard because they needed another way to combo into this. Promethean Princess, activate Promethean Princess, special summon the Ash, activate the Ash, get the Poplar gonna activate, special summon, Poplar gonna get a what? I don't know what bro's doing, but he gets it. I thought he was doing some sauciness. And he's gonna get himself a Snake Eyes Ice Chase. So he's gonna activate that thing. Set it the Aberstar in the back. Activate the Ash. Get himself in the Promethean Princess out of here. Get special summon the Oak. Send the Oak and the Black Witch to the graveyard. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is what I'm assuming based on my knowledge of the game. I think he was trying to send this to the graveyard because he thought that he could activate it, send a monster to the graveyard and special summon it. And by doing so, he could have set a Sinful Spoils in the back. The one that gets you into the Azamina engine. I think that's what he was trying to do and failed. So he's going to special summon the Flameberg. Now he's just like low-key panicking. Like he's trying to figure out how the heck to continue his combo. So he's going to IP Mascarenita. I still thought he was cooking. He's going to activate the Flameberg. Special summon the Ash. Special summon the Oak. Activate the Oak. Puts the Poplar in the back. He's going to use the Oak and link it off into Link Karibo. And then he's going to set a back row, activate Engraver, get La Crema out of here, special summon Engraver. And then with all 4 of these monsters, he just made an Apollo of the United States right here. The USA. Bring it out. Pow. 32. 4 monsters negates. Gets the Flameberg in the back. And then he activates... Huh? He activates the Snake Eyes Chase and special summons the Flameberg back onto the field. Did you activate Flame? Yeah, he did. All right. Well, that's his boy, by the way. Bro goofed at some point in time. I don't freaking know, but we do. So we're going to activate the Heavy Stone. We're going to get rid of the back row, pop that thing, get it out of here with the Infinite Impermanence. We're going to go Raigeki. And I completely forgot that he made this thing with Apollo so it can't be destroyed. I'm not even going to lie to you. But we're going to pop both of those. He's going to activate the Flameberg, but my hand is custom made, so we're going to cover the grave the Flameberg. Now this is what I'm telling you. I feel maybe if Apollo didn't get her attack diminished, I could have ended this game faster. But this is what I'm telling you, right? We're gonna cover the grave, the Flameberg, get it out of here. Get it out. We're gonna activate the Widow Anchor. Give me that. I'm gonna take over that thing, and then I'm gonna normal summon the Engage. Use both of these monsters to go into the Dark Charmer Gloomy because it's Dark Times once again. Activate that thing's effect. I'm going to special summon the level 2 Link monster because 2 Link monsters, if you squint really hard, turns into another Link monster that's an Access Code Talker because I got to talk to you nice right now. Go into Access Code Talker. Special summon that thing. We're going to get the huge attack boost to the 43. Slap him for the 43. There's no cards to pop. Activate the linkage. Get the Access Code Talker out of here. Special summon Hayate. Slap him for the 15. Activate Hayate. Send the Engage to the graveyard. Get Hayate out of here. Go into Kaigari. Give me that it's mine. Because I need the Engage in the hand so I can start engaging by getting more resources, right? Give me that. Engage belongs to me. Activate the Engage. I have 3 spells in the graveyard, so I'm going to search this Widow Anchor. And then I'm going to draw into a card. Give me that is mine. We draw into another linkage. We're going to set both of these. And then we're going to link off into Shizuku. Bring it out here. End phase. Again, we're low-key a branded player. So main phase 3. Activate Shizuku. We're going to get ourselves the cannon. We're going to activate the cannon. And here I had a few choices. I completely forgot that he had the princess in the graveyard. Won't even lie to you, I completely forgot about that. So I was like, well, he has the engraver. I don't want him making engraving plays, so I just got rid of the engraver. But I feel like maybe Promethean Princess might have been the better choice. It's just I completely forgot it was down there. So he's going to activate the Fiendsmith track. He's going to get himself a Lori to the hand. He's going to send the Lori to the graveyard, activating the Lori to special summon. Now, I don't know what bro was doing. because he activates the sequence. He attaches it to the Lorry. I don't know if he was trying to bait something out. And then he activates the Requiem and attaches it to the Lorry. And then he activates 1-for-1, gets rid of this thing, special summons a Effect Veiler. Yeah. And then you go SP the Littlest Knight. Now the funny thing is that SP Little Knight has 16,000 damage, right? So I'm assuming bro was gonna try an attack over Shizuku, which is hilarious because she diminishes your attack. Bro didn't read, and because his attack got diminished, he just left. Which none of it mattered. Whatever monster he went into, honestly, he lost the minute I broke the board and got my resources because whatever he get into, I can negate and take over. If he goes Ash, I can negate and take over. If he goes Oak, which is in the graveyard, I can negate and take over. If he goes anything, I can negate and take over. And none of his resources are in the graveyard. He's missing one engraver. bro was cooked. So with that being said, let's continue. All right, familia, here we are for replay number 4 or 5. One of them things. I forgot what the heck we're playing against. We're going to speed it up because I haven't maxed in the hand. So they're going to special summon the Popular. They're going to set the original sin for spoils, activate the spoils, get rid of the maxi that they have in the hand to get the hollow that's Azamina. I'm toggled off. So he doesn't know that I have Maxi. I toggled off until he did this here. We're going to throw out the Maxi. Did it get stopped? Yes, it did. So we got hit with an Ash. Now I know. So we got hit with Ash. They're going to get the Murcielago. Special summon the Murcielago, one of my favorite cards in the game. Activate that thing's effect. Get himself the Wanted to the hand. Use both of these monsters to link off into the Moon of the Closed Heaven. Link off into the Requiem. Requiem going to activate. Get himself out of here. Activate the Wanted. Questionable. All right. Special summon the Engraver. Activate the Requiem. Attach the Engraver. Activate the El Sete of the White Forest and the Requiem to the graveyard. Get the Sylvie. Normal summon the Sylvie. Get yourself the Tales of the White Forest. Going to the sequence. Activate sequence. Going to La Crema. La Crema going to activate. Special summon Engraver. Engraver and La Crema. Going to the Beatrice. Beatrice activate. Send. I remember this dude now. Yep. He's going to send the, what do you call it? He's going to send the Asteller, and then he's going to make the elf to special summon Asteller to actually start the game now. And then he's going to go into Arcelia. Mind you, this combo takes like 30 years. So, yeah. So, he's going to get the Azamina card to the hand. He's going to get the tails back to the hand. Special summon the Asteller. He's going to special summon the Azamina so that way he could synchro summon with it. Activating El Sati Azamina so that way he could search a spell. And then he's going to recycle the Deception back to the hand with the Queen. And then here he's going to get Sinful Spoils, Subdual, which a lot of people have been using. I've been getting hit with this thing lately a lot. Hollow of the Azamina. Get the Murcielago, go back into the extra deck. Activate, send the tails to the graveyard. Special summon Arcelia. He's going to recycle La Crema so that way he could special summon the Engraver. Activate Deception. Activate Sequence to set Deception. To set Sequence to the back. Oh, wow. That is a new thing I learned. You activate this, attach it to this thing, send it to the graveyard. The same thing as the Requiem, but I just never really thought about it. So yeah, he's going to activate Arcelia, send that thing back to the graveyard so he could draw a card. Very smart. Bro was cooking. And then he's going to make himself a Baron de la Flor. Bring it out here then. Bring it out here then. He's going to activate the Hollow of the Azamina, getting himself a Sylvie onto the field. Bring it out here. It's yours. It's not mine. It could be mine though. Shit. Leave it in the graveyard. I got a Shark Cannon. Activate the Wanted. Recycle the spell so he could draw one. Bro drew like 3 cards during this whole combo. So, Protected, Omni Negate and Pop. Omni Negate. Potential Book of Moon. And I forgot what the heck is in the back row, which we're gonna find out. Yeah, Sinful Spoil, Subdual, and then he special summoned the Seedkeeper. Now this thing right here be confusing me. Now I know. Shout out to Ark and the other person that told me during the stream that you can set your normal spells and activate them, because this thing was confusing the heck out of me. So right now I have to set spells before I activate them, and she has the ability to send a spell or trap for the graveyard to pop my own spell. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. So here again, I have to set the Sky Striker maneuver. I'm going to pop the Sylvie. He didn't activate the Sylvie. I was wondering why. And then I realized, oh, maybe he didn't activate Sylvie because he's afraid of the triple protected talent. So I'm going to set 2 back row. I set the Call by the Grave, hoping that he would pop it, but he didn't. So then I get the Engage. He also didn't pop the Engage, so I activate Engage. He's going to activate Baron de la Flor on that. And maybe I should have kept the Call by the Grave. Again, I was just trying to bait this thing out because I wanted him to activate it. I didn't want him popping the Engage. But if I would have kept this in the hand, it would have been better for us, but it is what it is. We're going to get the engage negated and popped. Get it out of here. So now I'm going to set the triple attack to Troy, activate the Troy, get myself a Raigeki. We're going to set the Raigeki, activate the Raigeki, get the board out of here. Nos vemos mañana. Normal summon the Ray, go with the Ray, slap him for the 15, activate the Ray, get Ray out of here. Special summon Hayate, slap him for the 15. Hayate going to activate. Send a what? I sent a Rose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm smart. So I send a Rose. I get myself the immobilize because we already used it. He got negated, but now I can go Kaigari. And with Kaigari, I can get the engage back to the hand, and we already still have 3 spells in the graveyard. So get the engage out here. Give me that as mine. We activate the engage. We're going to search a Widow Anchor here and draw 1. Give me that. We're going to join to Forbidden Droplet. We're going to link off the engage into a Shiseiku. Bring it out here. We're going to set them back row, activate Shiseiku, and oh yeah, branded player, that's what I am. Activate Shark Cannon and bring this thing back out here. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was a little crazy. That time limit went. Now it says time limit, but we would have won this regardless because I get the Sylvie. I special summon the Sylvie. Now I have a Aubrey negate. I have a Widow Anchor negate and takeover. I have a Call by the Grave, and I got a Forbidden Droplet. Bro was not winning this duel. After I smoked all of his resources like that, yeah, bro was not winning this duel. But it was crazy how we broke the board. So let's continue. Actually, I'm sorry that I'm yapping. I think that's why he didn't activate to pop my back row. I think bro had little seconds to play against me. That might have been a thing. So let's continue. All right, here we are for replay. I don't even remember the number, my boy. Like, I don't remember the number. So here they're going to normal summon a Rich Heart because they have money. Getting themselves the Scareclaw rival because they have places to be. They're going to link off into a Scarecrow Lightheart. Bring it out here. It's a lighthearted dude, you know what I'm saying? He's chill. He's chill. Activate that thing's effect, getting himself a primitive planet Rich Phobia. Activating the Rich Phobia. Why the heck hasn't bro thrown out the max hit? I missed out on a +1, yes. But again, I've been playing against a lot of stun. Even though I know this isn't stun, I didn't just want to throw it out randomly and have him stop the combo, and then I don't do that much. So I was like, let me believe that I don't have him. I'm going to toggle off, and I'm going to let him special summon. He's going to get the Visa Frost over here. Activate the Frost. Pop that thing to special summon, so we're going to throw out the Max C. And this is something that has been happening to me a lot lately as well, which everybody has drawn on Lockbird. So he's going to draw on Lockbird. They're going to activate the Lightheart special summoning. Special summon the Rich Heart. He's going to use both of these. Bro cooked on the draw. I've never seen a Canadian player cook on their drawn and Lockbird like this. So he gets the arrival. Special summon the level 4. Level 4 and level 6 makes a level 10 Baron de la Flor. Hold on, because Siren City, every time I record, I'm telling you, I hear sirens more than I hear birds, bro. All right, now that that's done. So he goes sheep, and then he goes and banishes both of these, gets the fusion from Astra Loud, you know what I'm saying? Activate the sheep. Sheep going to special summon the Rich Heart, and then he's going to use all 4 of these monsters to go into the Apollo of the USAs. Very, very good plays on the draw. He's going to set a back row in his turn. So he has 3 monster negate, an omni negate, and whatever this back row is, which I don't remember, we'll find out. So we're going to go Lightning Storm, get rid of the back row. Let me see what the heck that is, boy. Oh, wait. You Baron de la Flor that. What the heck is that, then? So he Barons de la Flor. Oh, wait. Did I go for the attack position monster? Okay, yes. I went for the attack position because I wanted to bait out the Baron de la Flor because I'm smart. So he's going to negate and pop. We're going to activate the Heavy Storm. What was the back row? Oh, it was a Forbidden Droplet, which would have been great, but sometimes we get rid of the back row. We go Raigeki. Destroy the board, get it out of here. I'm going to go Hornet here. Activate, get my token, link off the token into a copy of Hayate. Normal summon engaged. Now I have a question for myself. You did have a dark monster. Level 4. So why did I do it like this? Battle phase slapping for the 15. Activate Hayate. Oh, Gamma. Gamma. Nah, bro's hand was stacked. Bro had what? We just played through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and 6 interruptions. Bro had 6 interruptions after draw. So Hayate gets negated and destroyed. I'm going to attack over this thing. I'm going to activate Ray. Get Ray out of here. Specials. Oh, yeah. This is when I found this out. Hold on. Where's it at? This is when I found this out. So if you read this card, at the start of the damage step, if this card attacks, well, you have Sky Striker, Ace, Ray, and Sky Striker Rose in your graveyard, you could destroy all monsters your opponent controls. That's what I thought I was doing. But again, I only have the Ray and I don't have the Rose. I didn't realize that you need 2 of them. So I just slapped myself, but I could special summon the Ray back onto the field. Now I get to link off the Ray and go into Kaigari. What the heck am I going to get from the graveyard? Do I have Engage? I'm not checking. I'm going to see. Oh, I'm just going to get the Hornet Drone back out here. Link this up into Shizuku. Did we just outsource them? Because this is not good. We're going to get the Engage to the hand. That thing gets out of here. I think I just thought maybe he won't join to anything. Yeah, and just scoop. Okay, that makes sense. But, yeah, because he stopped me from sending the Engage to the graveyard so I could get Kaigari. Kaigari, I would have got the Engage and searched for more follow-up. That makes sense. But I also could have went Dark Charmer, Gloomy. No, that wouldn't have mattered either. Yeah, that wouldn't have mattered either. So, yeah, that makes sense. So, with that being said, let's continue. All right, familia. Here we are for replay number 6, I think. So, we're going to throw the Maxi immediately. Nothing happened. What am I playing against? They're going to special summon the Fenrir, activate Fenrir. They're going to get themselves the Unicorn. Activating the Grief if they're setting something down. We're going to draw 2, get the Havness. They're going to use both of these. Oh, yeah, the Perulia going to the Kid Kalos. Kid Kalos get themselves a Crime. So we drew, what, 3 and another Maxi? That's actually insane. How do we do this? Harpy Feather Duster. They're going to commit the crimes here and negate us. So we negate the Harpy Feather Duster, so whatever this back row is still live. We're going to follow that up by activating Engage. Getting ourselves a copy of the Maneuver. We're going to activate Maneuver. Probably pop this, right? Yeah, we're going to pop the Fenrir. I probably thought that I had 3 spells in the graveyard already because I wanted to pop the back row, but I didn't, so I'm going to go Kaigari here. Activate Kaigari, get the copy of the Engage back to the hand. We're going to get hit with Infinite Impermanence. And this is what I'm telling you. I could have Linkage here. Why would I not Linkage? Is it because I have cards? Or was this one of my first replays? I could have Linkage here. Could have had what? It's a quick. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I could have Linkage here. Maybe I just didn't care because I have another copy of Engage. We go Battle Phase, slap over that thing. We activate Linkage, which I should have done earlier. Maybe I wanted the damage. Go Hayate, slap you for the 15. Hayate gonna activate, send Ray. Activate the. Get myself a Widow Anchor with the Engage. Join to a triple attack. I just realized he never activated a monster effect. And then we go into Shizuku. We're going to set to backwards. We're going to activate the Tiliman Kastira. It's funny because... No, I couldn't stop this. I couldn't stop. I could have thrown out... Oh, I could have thrown this Maxi out and drawn cards. But I was like, I don't believe in your mills. I don't believe in nobody's mills but mine. But I should have. Because he mills a Sharon. He also mills a Larry. And then he's going to use both of these to go into the Protoplan Dragon Stepelia. Now, I don't know why he just didn't go into his what do you call it? His Rukalos. I feel like that would have been better. We activate Shizuku here, and he's going to negate it. Oh, I guess that's why you didn't want me searching a... That's actually smart. That's actually smart. He didn't want me searching. I don't know if you know how my deck works, but what the heck would I have gotten from your graveyard? Well, no, because Fenrir doesn't get himself out of the field. Nah, he should have went Rukalos. He should have went Rukalos. So he's going to normal summon Fu Follows. I'm like, you're probably going to link someone and I'm going to throw the Maxi, and it was over. Freaking hate Maxi. Honestly, I threw it out, but I feel like we might have not needed it. But this deck does rely a lot on Maxi and Fu Follows. I'm not going to let you... It's true. So let's continue. This is why I don't care what deck I play in this game no more. You think I care about what deck I play when I'm going to play against I have a boner? Like, you think I care? You see the type of people I'm playing against? I'm playing against savages, bro. I'm really out here in this Yu-Gi-Oh street playing against savages. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Why is that your name? Anyway, you know so many Richard. We threw out a Maxi already. This is just for fun. I just wanted to show you bro's name. This replay is legitimately just a fun replay because it says a back row. I'm going to lightning storm, get rid of that thing, get it all out of here. It was legitimately, yeah, it's GG's. I just wanted, some of you guys have some really funny names in this game, and I just wanted to show it to you. So with that being said, let's go back to the deck list. All right, familia. So that is the deck list. That is the video. My opinion on the deck is that it is honestly good, especially if you're tired of going first. I just needed a little break from making 30-minute turn one boards. And I was like, I really enjoy going second. I've really been enjoying breaking boards lately. It's actually more fun to me to break the boards than it is to spend 30 minutes doing the board or making the board. Also, one of the benefits of going second, believe it or not, you learn a lot. You learn combos. I was watching a lot of people do different things, and I'm like, oh, that's actually interesting. I was sitting there watching people combo off and enjoying it because I was learning things. And then I enjoy breaking the things that took you 30 minutes to build because it's funny. So yeah, I enjoy the deck. It's really fun. If you want to play, I say do so. Just know that you have to get your knowledge up in the game. It's very tactical. You have to know when and when to not activate certain effects. But other than that, the deck is really fun. I would say play it. It's slow though. You might lose. I lost like about 7 games off of like, oh, my opponent only has 100 life points left. Or my opponent only has 300, 500 life points left. Like, I had people in little tiny, even Ubel. I almost beat Ubel, a full Ubel board. And then I got destroyed by it because he drew into the field spell while I used all of my resources to get rid of everything. Because most decks have 1-card combos. That's the only flaw of the deck. It's just if you don't kill your opponent fast in the current state of the game, you might get clapped by 1-card combos. So with that being said, again, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, remember to leave that like, share, comment, and subscribe because I would greatly appreciate it. Enough with the yapping. Continue having a great day, and I'm going to catch you guys next time. Peace.